Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Tony with RcHelpDotCom. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the little FuriBee F36. Now, this was sent to me by GearBest. I don't remember asking for this to be sent. It just kind of showed up one day, so I thought, hey, let's do a video on it. Basically, all you need to know is it comes with the charger, it comes with the battery. This is how it comes in the box. And then you're going to get a radio. If you push down on this lever here, it's going to be able to do a flip. If you push down on the left stick, it's going to give you your headless mode or your return to home feature. Some people are saying that this is a switch. This is not a switch. So I've already taken it apart, I've looked at it, there's nothing there. So it might sound clicky, but it's not a switch. Right here you've got your roll trims, right here you've got your pitch trims, and then this one right here is going to be your dual rates. You're going to have one beep or two. That's the only choices you get. So on this one, throw in some batteries. You do have to take out that screw. It does come with 4 extra props, and it comes with a screwdriver as well as a charger, as I mentioned before. Take the screw out of the back, throw in some batteries, charge up the battery that goes into the quad, put it in the quad, plug it in, and it's ready to fly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of sit back here, turn the radio on, throttle all the way up, throttle down, wait for it to bind for the lights to go solid on the quad. I'm going to push that button right down here. We're going to find out what mode we're in. There's mode 2, there's mode 1. I'm in a very tight space, so we're going to start out in mode 1 and then take off. Now, one thing I found out about this is it is very touchy on the throttle. Now this one, it kind of seems like it has a almost an oscillation, kind of like that red one did that we reviewed here a little bit ago. As far as power versus the E010, it does seem like it has just a little bit more power. And stability, if I could actually calibrate this thing on a level surface, it'd be fantastic. That's hands off, just rudder and throttle. And it's staying pretty much right there. Go into the second mode. That gets it a little bit faster. This is not headless mode. I hate headless mode, you guys know that. Now, one thing I don't like about this is right now I'm nose into the camera. The red light's on the front, the blue light is on the back. Flight time on this, you could probably expect somewhere around 5 minutes. It depends on how you fly it, how hard you fly it, how fast you're flying. But all in all, I think it's an absolutely fantastic little quad, perfect for indoor flying. Alright, so now we're just going to take it up and do a couple flips with it. So I'm going to try to hold it in the camera's view. Hit the button. It recovers much better than the 010 does. Much better. It gives it a little push right there after it flips. It just gives it a little push to keep it from dropping out of the air. That's fantastic. So I'm just going to try to take my hand off the throttle. Push the button. There you go. So it does much better than the 010 when it comes to flips. So you know, what else do you really need to know about it? It flies extremely stable. It does flips, and it gives it a little boost right there at the end to keep it from just falling to the ground. In low dual rates, it does fantastic for first-time flyers. They can learn on one of these little bitty quads, and they can do it indoors. It's wintertime right now in the northern hemisphere, so indoor flying, that's kind of where it's at right now. So I know you guys are going to ask, which one of these would I choose if I was to go out and buy one right now? I would probably have to go with the F36 from GearBest, because it's a load of fun. It does fantastic flips. You can fly it around, bang it into things. You can do the same thing with the E010 as far as banging into things, but this one has more power, is more punchy, it's faster when you're in forward flight, and I think it'll carry a camera a lot better. So in a future video, we're going to take this camera and we're going to put it on this quad. So pros and cons about it. The first pro I have is ease of flight. This thing flies fantastic. It's stable as long as you calibrate it on a level surface. Pro number 2 is these little supports that are supporting this duct. They're actually angled. They're not like the E010 where they're just flat and air's just having to slam against them. These are angled per the props. So if the prop's spinning clockwise, if it's going around in this direction, they're angled like this whenever the prop comes around so that it forces the air down. It's a little bitty detail, but it proves so much in power to weight ratio on these little bitty guys. Another pro, flip characteristics. You flip, it gives a little bit of throttle, goes up, does the flip, and then it's going to start coming down, and then by itself it gives a little bit of throttle to bring it back up. That's absolutely fantastic for those that are just starting to learn and they don't know to give it a little bit of throttle when it starts to drop out of the air. 5-minute flight time on a quad this size, absolutely fantastic. 150 milliamp battery. I've had no problems with it overcharging. It does absolutely fantastic even with the stock charger. Another pro is the battery plug that is on the battery is the exact same as an MCPX plug. So if you have a balance board like I do for the MCPX, then you have a balance board for these little bitty batteries right here. Some of the cons on this one, the canopy, you can get it off pretty easy, but this canopy is kind of hard to put back on. It doesn't quite fit around the ducts very well, and you've almost got to force it on there, which I don't like doing. And the other con I have about it, except for the small transmitter, which you already knew about that con whenever you purchased it, is the red lights in the front. Put the red light in the back. That's really my biggest gripe about this thing. Put the red light in the back because red equals back. On every car in the world, the red lights are on the back. That's brake lights, that's the back. Put a white or blue LED up front. So all in all, guys, I give this a huge thumbs up. Product link for this is in the description. I got to give GearBest a huge thanks for sending this to me. Just click on the product link. It's like 16 bucks over there right now. Click on it, go over, pick it up, because these things are an absolute blast indoors. As always, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, post them in the comment section below. Guys, we have a Patreon link, very first link in the description. Help us out, and we'll be giving you guys fantastic videos in 2017. Today's January 1st. Happy New Year. I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.